Hi there, Aries. Welcome back. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Don't forget to click on that like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Let's see what else comes out for you. Okay. If you're new here, if you're a cross watcher, my name is Ninja, and I will be your reader. Just so you know, this is an all Aries channel. Aries, your first card out is the Queen. I mean, the King. Ugh, not the Queen, but the King. The King of Cups. Okay. All right, let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's find out about the High Priestess in reverse. Why is that there, Spirit? Why is the High Priestess there? Please and thank you. Oh. And then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Aries, you're being represented as the King of Cups. You could have water in your chart, so you could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but you don't have to. But what this does tell me is that you are in a position of leadership. Not only that, but it tells me that you are very much in control of your emotions. So it tells me that you handle things in a very solemn type of way. Like you stay in control all the time. You don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. You look at things. Yes, it's not that you're not an emotional being. You are. It's just that you have a very strong talent of hiding what is going on underneath the surface. So people around you cannot tell when you are stressed out. People around you cannot tell when you are in distress because you hide it so well. Now, with you being put in a leadership role or being a leader, possibly among your family or coworkers here, it shows you as being a very calm and wise leader. Somebody who can navigate and handle stressful situations very well. Now, there is something here that is hurting you. It looks like it has something to do with secrets, or it could be somebody that is holding out. Like somebody around you is not telling you the truth about something. And it could be like they're not exactly lying, but they're not telling you the full story, or they're telling you things in such a way that it gives you the wrong impression, which can it's a setback, and it could be causing you to have like scattered energy, causing you to burn out, causing you to make decisions that are not appropriate to the situation. Okay, so what I'm hearing, like somebody around you might be trying to make you look bad, make you look like you're incompetent. Okay, and because of this misinformation, the one thing that it's on your mind is like you're having to do everything by yourself. Like you're having to navigate everything by yourself, pay all the bills by yourself. Pretty much just do everything. Everything's on your shoulders. And it's because of that causing you to feel exhausted, causing you to feel like, you're just getting burned out. Just putting a lot of strain on you, not just physically, but mentally as well. And making you feel like you're just completely on your own, like you are the only person that can get the job done. And now you have to do it all by yourself kind of energy. Okay. Now, in the past, you might have dealt with some people who were very fake. You might have been around people, and maybe you don't even notice it, or maybe you're not aware of it, but you've been around some very bad people. Okay, this person could be part of this group of bad people. Now, this could be a group of people who are trying to exclude you from something. This could be people who are gossiping about you. Four of Wands is coming out. Ten of Cups in reverse. This could be a group of people who are like who are gossipy and trying to cause chaos and that kind of thing. This could also be this person is connected to a third party. Doesn't have to be romantic, but a third party who's like hiding in behind the scenes. Somebody who's very immature here. Okay, because we do have the Page of Cups in reverse. So it could be somebody who's very immature, somebody who's used to getting their way, even though they don't deserve it. somebody who feels very entitled, spoiled, that kind of energy. Now, we do have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups coming out. This could simply be like you are outgrowing this group, okay? Because you are the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a very mature energy. And these could be people who are just, they're all about gossiping, hanging out, possibly drinking. They're all about partying. They're all about causing chaos, drama, being loud. That's what I'm hearing. And you might feel like every time you get around them, you might feel excluded, right? And there's a third party here that's coming through who's a water sign. It could be a younger person than you. There could be a lot of jealousy because this usually indicates jealousy. There could be like a lot of jealousy, like, oh, look at Aries. Aries is over there being some kind of leader. Well, I need to knock this leader down, kind of energy. Now, for one of you, this could show that maybe you are, it could be just in this person's eyes. Like you are too concerned about somebody else, okay? Or others. It could be a group of others or it could just be one specific person. Like you're more concerned about that and this person sees it. And this person's getting jealous because it's like you're putting somebody else before them or you're not including them or they feel excluded, okay? So they're trying to make you feel excluded, that kind of thing. And it's this person that's trying to cause a lot of tension. Like every time you come in the room, you might start feeling the room getting thick or, you could just feel the tension growing in the room. It's coming from this person. And every time you go to this group and you feel it, you can't pinpoint who it is. It's this one specific person. Okay? And it's because they're jealous of you. So they're trying to cause chaos in the family by gossiping about you, right? Or it could be in the family, it could be in the group, it could in your community, something like that, right? Now, somebody here might have had to, well, somebody here might have wanted to have a celebration. Okay, maybe there was a family celebration, a birthday, holiday, something like that, and this person came in and they ruined it. It looks like this person doesn't want you to receive the support or admiration from your peers or other people. Like they don't want you to have that. They don't want people to see you as who you are. They feel very inferior to you. This can also indicate that you're way too close to the picture to notice, or you're too close to the situation to see things clearly. Like you're too close to everything. You don't see everything that's going on. Your emotions are picking up on things, but you're so good at hiding it. You might even just be brushing it off. Like you walk into the room, you just might just be like, okay, I walked into something here, but you're not realizing that it's actually directed to you. So you might be too close to it and you're just not seeing the full picture of what's going on around you. And it's like every time you succeed, I'm hearing this person wants to make sure that you don't receive the appreciation, you don't receive the acknowledgement of your efforts. Okay, like this person's deliberately crushing everything that you're doing, so you don't get any kind of validation or support from anybody. Now, for one of you, this could be like a younger sibling who's jealous of you. And I'm picking that up. So for one of you, this could be something like that. We have the Page of Wands coming out. Six of Swords in reverse. It's like they're trying to ruin your reputation in the family here. They're trying to ruin it. They're trying to make sure that you can't distance yourself or you can't have a new beginning or you can't start something, okay? This could also indicate like they're trying to push you out of a family inheritance or get you disowned from the family. So that's how bad that this person is trying to get this. Like this is how bad they're trying to make it, where they push you out, make you excluded out of the family, make you feel like you don't belong there, right? And it might have something to do with your wealth. too. Maybe you're building something up for yourself, like a family legacy, or you're building money up for yourself, stability in your life, financial stability. You're building something up for yourself, and they're trying to like make sure that you won't be celebrated, so people won't pay attention to you, so people won't be there to notice that you even reached that level or something like that, right? This could be like they're trying to cause family disputes for you and the family, or cause challenges in the dynamics of the family by pushing you out. All families have dynamics. Everybody has a place in the family, okay? And then when you take one person out, it causes a shift in the family, okay? So that's what this person's trying to do. They're trying to cause chaos by pushing you out of the family. Now, for one of you, I'm hearing like this person is saying that you are always running after the next get rich quick schemes, and you don't really put any value into anything. You just, looking for quick money, quick way. You don't really have any direction. This is the things that they're saying about you. So if this is about an inheritance, they're trying to make it seem like you would be frivolous with it. You would throw it away. You wouldn't put it into anything solid. So they're making it seem like if it is inheritance, like you would be the last person that would be able to do anything good with it. But of course, this is just that person's opinion. It's just that one person's opinion and a third party. I don't know who this third party is. Could be a sibling, right? It's just their opinion. They have no solid foundation to this at all. There's no valid, anything valid to what they're saying. It's all their opinion. They're gossiping. It's just stuff like they're pulling stuff out of their butt, basically just making up things, not really bringing any proof or evidence of anything, okay? Another thing that they're trying to say is like you start things but you don't complete them. Okay? You start things but you don't reach the challenge, or you back down when the challenge comes. Now, what they don't know and what they don't see is that one thing that has happened here, maybe you have gone through some financial problems, maybe you have had some setbacks financially, but the foundation that you're building here is very authentic, and that's something that they don't see because they don't care to see. They don't want to see what you're doing. They don't want other people to see what you're doing, right? And they don't understand that what you're building here for yourself is authentic. It's real. It's organic. It's not a quick get rich quick scheme. In their eyes it is, but it's not. Okay? Because what I'm hearing is that what you're building is very solid, you know. And the fact that you don't want to have conflicts with this person, you don't argue with this person, you more likely don't even talk to this person. Maybe, hi, how are you doing? And then that's it. You don't really communicate with this person, okay? So it's like, and they don't care to because they don't want to know. They don't want to know what you have going on. They don't want to hear it. And they don't want anybody else to hear it. But one thing that everybody in the family will see eventually, if they don't see it already, is that what you're building is very authentic. It's like a solid foundation for something, like a restaurant. Like you're building a clientele in a restaurant, or if you're doing something like catering, like you're building a very solid foundation. It's one customer at a time, building word of mouth. It's a very solid thing. It's not like a scheme like the way that they're trying to say it is. It's something that people are going to look up to you, depend on you, and they're going to come back and want more of. That's what I'm hearing. So one of you might be an influencer. You might be a YouTuber. You could be a tarot reader, or you could be a psychic. You could be a lot of things, right? Maybe you're online and they're looking at it like, oh, that's just a get rich scheme. People who get online, they just do that. See, but you're not doing a gimmick. What you're doing is not a gimmick. What you're doing is you're getting one follower, and it's a solid follower, like somebody who's going to keep following you throughout. There's channels that grow like overnight. Boom, right? Have you heard of that? Like they throw out one video and it's like, boom, it gets like 1 million views, right? And they grow too fast. And when they grow too fast, they get that big one. And then, yes, a few of the people stay, but not all of them stay. But they will get like, they'll grow too fast. They'll have like 100,000 followers, right? But how many of the people that are actually following them are actually watching their videos? That's the problem. Okay, when you grow too fast, you don't have a solid foundation. It's not organic. You have a lot of people who are following you because of one video, right? But they're not watching your videos. If you could have at least 10% of your followers watching a video, that's a good sign. That's actually a healthy sign. That's a healthy growth. If you could have at least 10%, right? But it depends on what kind of channel you have, though. Okay, because uh, if you're a tarot reader, that's a little different. Because if you're a tarot reader who does like all zodiac signs, then don't go by the 10% rule. Okay, don't go by that rule because your situation is totally different. Because you could only have like maybe 5 Libras, you know what I'm saying? And like 5,000 Scorpios, So if your Libra reading doesn't get very much traction, it's because you just don't have enough in that group, right? So so you're excluded from this situation. So if you're a tarot reader who does all 12 zodiac signs, you're excluded. Do not listen to what I just said about the 10% rule, okay? Don't listen to that. I'm talking to everybody else, okay? Everybody else except for readers who does every zodiac sign. Okay, I just want to rephrase that. If you're getting at least 10% of your followers to watch a video, right? They don't have to watch every video that you throw out, but at least 10% of your followers. And if you are getting at least 10% giving you a thumbs up, that's organic. That is organic growth. Okay, that's how it works. And some people will go away. They'll go away for a few months, sometimes even a year, and then they'll come back. And it's like you're new to them all over again. But they keep track with you, right? So I'm getting off track here. I'm trying to explain too much in detail. Anyways, for one of you or for some of you, that might be the situation, okay? Like this person is trying to say, like, you're just, because you're becoming a content creator, that you're just trying to get rich quick. And this is another thing. Not all YouTubers are rich. I'm not rich. I don't know where people get this. Well, I kind of know. I guess because it's because of the influencers. Anyways, the truth is, not everybody that's on YouTube, TikTok, or any kind of social platform it gets rich. Let's just put it that way. Okay. All right. So let's keep going here. So do be expecting some turbulent times, especially when it comes to your family. Okay, because that's something that is gonna happen, and it's gonna be because of this person, this younger, immature person who is just basically throwing a fit. Okay, and then they have somebody, a third party, who's like actually supporting them, which explains why they act the way that they act. You know what I mean? They have somebody like, oh yeah, you're right, even though they're wrong. That kind of energy. But anyways, let's get back to this. I see you as going through some turbulent times. Okay, you're going to have some problems moving forward, and it's going to be because of your reputation within the family. Don't worry about that. Okay, just turn your back on it for right now. You can't control what everybody thinks, right? It just is what it is. Now, don't let this person discourage you, okay? And if people in your family want to act that way, don't let them discourage you, because what I'm seeing here is that what you're doing is actually going to bring a lot of joy to your life. It's going to bring emotional security to your life, because we do have the 10 of Cups coming out, We also have the Ace of Cups here, and we have the Two of Coins. So it's going to bring satisfaction. You're going to be satisfied with your progress. You're going to be satisfied with what you get out of this. Mm. I'm also hearing like it's going to be something that is going to be long term. Remember, I was saying how you're going to build something organically and it's going to be a very solid foundation. This is something that they don't see. Well, this is something that's going to be like long term, a long term thing. I also see people possibly in your community giving you a lot of gratitude for what you do, okay? And coming in and nurturing you. So what I'm hearing is, the people that are not meant to be part of this with you, Aries, they're going to be causing chaos, okay? You'll definitely know who those people are, right? But the people who are meant to be there with you, the people who are meant to share this with you and share your joy, your celebrations, your ups, your highs, right? Like the people who are meant to be there are going to be there with you. Okay? These are the people that are going to support you. And they're actually going to push you to have a new beginning. So it's like they're going to be like, wow, so you accomplished this on your own. Let's push you and see how far you can go, right? So you're going to have people that are going to be like putting their hand on your bum and pushing you up. They're going to be like, yeah, let's do this. Let's see how far you can go, Aries. So you're going to have people that are going to do that for you. It reminds me of, when the singers are on stage and then they throw themselves into the crowd and the crowd, like, they float among the crowd, and then they come back, right? It's going to be something like that. Like, you're going to have people that are going to lift you up and they're going to see how far that they can push you or how far they can get you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're going to have support there. You're going to have people who are going to be very passionate toward what you're doing. You're going to have people who are going to want to hear, especially your creative side. People are definitely going to want to tap into your creative side. Creativity can be contagious. Creativity can also be very inspiring to other people. So the more you inspire them, the more they're going to want to inspire you. So remember, inspiration is a two-way street. 99.9% of the time, it is a two-way street. Especially if you're dealing with people on a daily basis, okay? So that's something that you're going to get back. So you're inspiring people, and that inspiration is going to come back and it's going to help you grow. Because I see abundance coming. So, and this is not just like quick cash like this person is trying to make it seem. No, this is going to be a steady income. Okay? Like I said, organic. It's going to be like a steady income growing, growing, growing. Okay? I do see here that you're going to have to learn to juggle things here. Okay? But once you do, that's when the universe is going to come in and hand you something. Because you're growing something, and when you're ready for the next step, the universe is going to come down and give you an opportunity. So you're going to shine even more, okay? And I'm so sorry, guys. My sinuses are acting up. I hope I'm... I know I'm probably talking like Rudolph like Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Remember how he started talking at the end? Yeah, it's my allergies, okay? It's just my allergies. Anyways, this is gonna cause this person to like totally freak out when they see that you're leveling up, because you will be leveling up. Okay, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like that you're gonna become the emperor. Okay, so be expecting this person to become more and more aggressive towards you as time goes by. Now, whatever you do, Aries, just be very cautious with what you do with the money, because I see abundance coming in. And it's going to be, yes, the foundation is going to be very solid, but when this gift comes in, right, when the universe comes in and gives you this gift, I see a rush of money coming towards you, okay? Now, this person is going to be around you and they're going to encourage you. They're going to try to trick you. They're going to try to talk you into doing something very impulsive with the money. This could be simply like taking everybody on a cruise ship, something like that, right? It could be anything, right? But just something that would be very frivolous to do, or something that is not well planned. Okay, something that's going to make you feel stuck, make you worry, make you stressed out. This is what they want. Now, I do see here that people around you, people around them, is going to see things like the cloud and the disillusions that they're creating is going to lift. Like, even the people that were against you when you first started out, you're going to have people, you're going to win people over. You're going to win people over because things are going to start coming out more and more. People are going to realize, like, the confusion of who you are, what you're trying to do is going to be lifted. And this person's not going to know what to do. They're going to be like, I'm telling you, they're going to be throwing a tantrum. All right. This person is going to be throwing a tantrum. See, but now that you know, you're not going to allow yourself. What you do is, don't do anything. Always wait at least 3 days, if not longer. The longer you wait to do something, the clearer you are about what you're about to do. Okay. So, like, if this person trying to get you to invest in something, which very well could be, okay, trying to get you to invest in something, the longer that you sit on it, the more information you find out about it, the more you are able to make a well, what's the word, acknowledged plan, right? Like, the more you know, the better off you will be, right? Now, this person is holding back secrets here. Part of the secrets might be something to do with this third party. It could have something to do with an inheritance. It could also have something to do with what you're building for yourself and them not wanting you to build this, okay? It could also be that they want you to invest in something that they're doing, something that's very high risk, might not even work, okay? Something that, would benefit them but not really you, like maybe getting you to buy, I don't know, 3,000 pairs of shoes that nobody wants, right? But they are the ones that are going to profit from it, not you, right? So you get in, they're like, oh, yeah, you're going to sell it, you're going to make good money, oh, you're going to flip that money, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. But nobody wants these shoes because they're defective or there's something wrong with them, right? Something like that, okay? It doesn't have to be shoes. I'm just using that as an example, but something like that, something that would benefit them, but not you. Okay, but they're gonna make it seem like it's gonna benefit you, and that's where the trap is. Now, Aries, you're going to be rising higher and higher. Okay, what I'm hearing is that out of the family, you're the one that's gonna end up being the star or the big success. Okay, down the road, this is you just beginning, right? Down the road, you're going to become the big success. Now, you're going to have to learn how to weed out the people who are just there to take, take, take. And once this big money comes in, before you let anybody know about it, or if I were you, I wouldn't even let anybody know about it. You might not let people know about it. Um, you might not, you know. Actually, I'm looking at the cards. You might not tell anybody. How this person would know is because they're going to a tarot reader themselves. Yeah, they're going to a tarot reader. Oh. Okay, so this person could be getting readings done on you, okay? Because it doesn't look like you're going to be telling people, but people are going to see that something's different about you. And it could be just that you buying some nice clothes, or maybe you're going out more often. There's little telltale signs that people are going to be like, okay. They're not going to know the extent of your success, but they're going to know that you're having some success, okay? Yeah, this person's going to be getting readings done on you. Huh. And it's because of the fear. They have a fear of the unknown. They have a fear of what you're capable of. That's what it is. Yes. You make them afraid. You are very powerful. That's what it is. They know that you're capable, and it's because of the way that you handle yourself, the way that you don't become really emotional, the way that you hold yourself up, and you don't allow yourself to become overly emotional over every little thing. This person senses something's going on with you. Yeah. All right, Aries. This is your reading. Hope it helped you out. Hope you got something from this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's what's going on. You got this person afraid of the unknown. They are afraid of what you're capable of. They're afraid of you getting into this inheritance, you building something for yourself. That's what it is. This person is just afraid and they're jealous of you. They're jealous of you. Anyways, catch me in the next one, guys. Y'all take care. Bye bye.